So to stay in the middle of your skis, what you want to try to have is a bend in every joint that complements the others, ankles, knees, and hips. So have a look at Dee as she comes down here. She's a fantastic skier, but if you look at her downhill foot, do you see how it looks like it's a little bit behind her, especially towards the end of the turn? That was awesome skiing. Well, what we sometimes see, and this is, like I said, a pretty common thing, is that the downhill foot sort of trails behind, and then often a symptom of that is a really straight back, kind of like this. You might have seen that in Dee skiing. So what we want to try to do is we're going to try to bend equally in all of these joints so that we can get our feet almost out in front of us just a little bit. Let's go for a ski here and we'll try that.
All right.
Have a look at this little drill that we can do to try to get a little bit of mobility in the ankles. We're just wiggling our feet back and forth, because if you want to have all of your joints working together, you need to have some mobility to make that happen. So with that drill, what we're trying to do is unlock the ankles just a little bit so that we get some movement down here, back and forth just like that. When you can place your feet back and forth, you're going to be in better balance. So that's a little bit of an exercise that you can try. Sometimes you could even use it as a warm-up. Let's try a few more turns. So our drill even works on this bit of a steeper slope, shuffling my feet all the way through the turn. That activates the ankles and knees just a little bit, because to be in the middle of my ski and to be centered in my stance, I need to also be mobile. So I'm always trying to seek out balance with my feet. So being really active all the way through the turn is the best way to stay balanced. You know, when we saw Dee skiing down at first, fantastic skiing, but maybe just a little bit forward in her downhill ankle. So what we want to try to do is get some mobility there. The feet are working together, and then as the joints work upwards to the knee and to the hip, we're going to complement that bend in the ankle with a bend in the knee and also a bend in the waist. And that's going to help keep Dee in the center of her skis. Let's go for a few more turns down here. So when you have a look at Dee here now, we've got her feet a little bit more underneath her, and she's bending just a little bit more in the knee as well. And that's what's going to keep her in the middle of her skis. So here we go. You want to have a complementary bend, ankles, knees, and hips, to keep you in the middle. That's going to give you some mobility. So those two things combined, they keep you in the center of your ski. I hope that one works for you. From beautiful Big White Ski Resort, Canada's favorite family resort, just outside Kelowna, BC, this is Dee. I'm Josh. We'll see you later.